can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last order. 5:45, have the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice caller. You know that ride till the ties fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize, just to see.
It's week 16 of the 2024 season, and this one features Josh Jacobs. He's been guided by his field vision all season and has seen his way to 5th in the league in rushing. It's the Packers and the Saints under the lights.
We've all waited long enough to get here.
Night.
It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here to begin this one is Greg Joseph. And here we go from Lambeau. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
What now?
Back to the air, Carr. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Look at this, the wideout gets in to start this drive. What a hit, he gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pistol snap to Carr. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set, huh?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
Ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
From the 23. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu.
Ready.
3rd and just 2 to go. Play fake, it's Love. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Let's go. Ready.
They're going for this. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Cut by Jacobs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Willie Gay there on the tackle. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Ultra.
Love out of the shotgun. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a 1st down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Running back sent in motion. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They kick the running back in motion. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. This finds Dobbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Ready.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Love now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Set.
Handoff running right. Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out.
Come on, set. Hut.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Dialing up a receiver screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Packers send out their punting unit. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the 1st. He finds Johnson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Packers are going to have a long football field ahead of them on this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now begin the drive with Dillon. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing, Love. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he'll get it up to the 27. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play. And hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs.
Here we go. Set, go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Daniel Whelan on the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Carr with it on first. That's caught by Chris Olave. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Throwing on first down. It's Carr. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Carr throwing on 3rd. This one's taken in by Hill. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another run for Kamara. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. From the shotgun, Carr. This is complete to Olave. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate for even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Charging down the middle, and they block it. It's picked up inside the 45.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now. And wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? Mm-hmm. As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like
the lateral goes haywire. It's out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Trying again following the sack. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Okay, break.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set. Set.
Love from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Ain't touching down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Ready. Set. Cut.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On second down, Jacobs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And some room to work. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Set. Cut. Cut. Cut.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers will extend their lead as time expires in the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Kirk Cousins strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. Taylor Heineke strong in the victory as his guys...
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Badgley on to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Come on. Set. Set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Chase Young bringing him down there.
On the set.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Cut. Cut.
From the 41. Taken in by Dobbs. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready.
Love looking to pass. Reed's got it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. He's got Watson. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Set, go.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Here's a give. Fullback headed up the gut. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Saints come marching onto the field. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now. Push it on. Push it.
Carr here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Throwing his Carr. Gets this to Johnson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
This one intended for the running back. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He sends this one to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. This is going to be a tough one. 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Kickers got to be a little bit like quarterbacks, Kate, every once in a while. When a QB throws a pick, you got to flush it. When a kicker gets one blocked earlier in the game, you got to do the same thing. You got to flush it, trust your fundamentals, and deliver as he just did.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Throwing, Love. This finds Dobbs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
Ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. Cut.
From the 32. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So out now comes the punter. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
What now? Hands up.
Here's Carr. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
What's up? What's up?
Carr with it on 1st. He finds Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Wilson's got it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive.
Ready, ready, punt.
Dillon, a 1st down carry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
On the double.
2nd and 6.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite. Second and 6 coming up here.
Set, punt. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Come on, set.
Tight end going in motion here. That finds Jacobs, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Able to get it to Reed. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Set, go.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. This is reeled in by Reed. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love to throw again. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he's tackled with markers down. This
Personal
one
foul.
should be on the
Roughing the
defense.
passer. Defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline,
Automatic first
and
down.
not a good
Ready,
moment
strike.
individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Let's go now.
They'll run here following the penalty. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard
Set.
line.
Shotgun given out of Dillon. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
6. Mega. Set. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. On 4th down, out comes the Packers field goal team and Greg Joseph. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the Saints offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Kamara's got it.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing now from the gun. Taken in by Shaheed. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing again, it's Carr. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Carr with it on 3rd and short. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
One down.
Carr here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Joseph now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. The Saints and drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Carr trying again after the pick. Connects with Johnson. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Pistol snap to Carr. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Carr. Olave with the catch. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. Carr. This is reeled in by Kamara.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue. Effort. Run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Carr throwing on 3rd. He's got Shaheed. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Saints trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. Throwing it again here. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Carr setting to throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Third and goal. Here's Carr. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they take him down right along the 30. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. Ready. Hut.
Oh, look at this. He's sent up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 12 yards to go.
Set. Ready. Hut. Hut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. On 4th down, out comes the Packers field goal team and Greg Joseph. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And make this a 19.3 score advantage. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So this is a Packers win. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.